How are you doing? It's Allison Solar, your kitchen and bath designer and mentor, teacher, educator, the founder of the Kitchen and Bath Design Academy. So, today I just want to jump on for a few minutes and tell you about my upcoming seminar, class, course, webinar, whatever you want to call it, tomorrow. I'm going to be teaching all about kitchen and bathroom cabinet construction standards. Okay, so what is it about the cabinets that you need to know? Because one manufacturer is different than another manufacturer's. However, there are standards within the industry. So, in my 2 CEU 2-hour class, I'm going to be teaching all about the construction. I'm going to review what is a framed cabinet, how it differentiates from a frameless cabinet, so that you understand the two main basic construction methods for cabinetry in the American and European is really frameless. But I'm going to talk about all the different cabinet construction methods, which are standard throughout the industry. I'm going to talk about the drawer boxes. What makes one drawer box less than another drawer box? What makes one drawer box more expensive and more furniture grade? What are the properties that you're looking for? Also, the drawer slides. Along with the drawers comes the drawer slides. So I'm going to be discussing the slides so you have an understanding of the different grade and quality of the drawer slides. So we're basically taking the cabinet and I'm disassembling it and having you look at all the components and the parts that make up the cabinet. Then I'm going to talk about the door styles. So, and the wood species, all the different wood species that are available in kitchen cabinetry or furniture of any kind. You can use cabinetry in a kitchen to do wall units and buffets and make furniture. You can combine the cabinets and create something unique, and you can use exotic woods. Well, what is an exotic wood? So what are the properties of those? What's the difference between cherry and alder? So I'm going to be breaking down all the different wood species, and then the cuts of wood. Like, what does it mean to have a flat cut or a rift cut or a veneer? What does that mean? How do they do that, and how does it function when it comes to cabinetry and furniture? So we'll learn about the different wood species: oak, rift oak, quarter sawn oak. So what exactly does that mean? I'm going to break it down for you. Then I'm going to also talk about all of the doors with you have full overlay, standard overlay, inset. What are the different hinges that go along with those cabinets? Okay, because if you have an inset door, there's different hinge options. So I'm going to go over that. So just so you can understand what you need to be looking at and what constitutes an inset cabinet versus a full overlay cabinet. I'm going to be talking about the science behind it and how it affects the cabinetry. Then I'm going to be talking about all the standard nomenclatures. I think a lot of designers don't understand the cabinets as far as what is a standard measurement and where the cabinetry starts. How do kitchen cabinets fit together? What sizes do they come in? What are my options? What is standard? Did you know that cabinets come in increments of 3, 21, 24, 27? Did you know that when it comes to a 24-inch wide cabinet, you can get it as a single door or you can get it as a double door? Usually 24 inches is the cabinet that you can go both ways. So it can be single or double, and you need to know that option. And if your manufacturer does that or not, typically they do. So did you know that? Well, I'm going to teach that in my class. Then I'm going to be talking, so your standard measurements, the sizes that the cabinets come in, and then how to modify the cabinets. How do you, what does it mean to do an extended style or an included style? Can I do that on a frameless cabinet? Can I do that on a framed cabinet? I'm going to talk about that and break it all down for you. And then I'm going to be talking about some artistic finishes, the different options that are available for finishing cabinetry. Um, and like you can get with wormholes, you can get it rubbed, you can get it glazed. There's lots of different options that are out there that people don't necessarily always use, but they're available from cabinet vendors, and designers should know this because we are the forefront of what goes in the customer's house. It's our ideas, and we only have our ideas by the knowledge that we have, and that knowledge helps us to create and to make confidence within you to be more creative and use the resources available to you. And then we're going to talk about, like, what is a custom hood, where do they get the custom hoods, and different type of mullion doors, glass doors. There's lots of different options out there. And then you have your cabinet inserts and things like that. So there's so much to know when it comes to just the boxes, that you need to understand that fact, okay? And everything goes off of that. When I'm working with designers one-on-one, they're designing but not having a full understanding of the cabinetry. Even very elite designers, very fabulous, well-known designers or talented designers, you have to understand the cabinetry, because that is what, once you understand what you're selling, you'll sell it better, and you'll know what to specify, and you'll know what to look for when you go shopping, to work with a cabinet company, to work with a custom cabinet builder, or however you choose to work. You have to have this foundation, in my opinion, to be a really good kitchen designer, and bathroom designer, cabinet designer. So the methods, the materials, it's really just all broken down. So like I said, I'm going to take that cabinet and I'm going to rip it all apart. I'm going to take it apart and show you what it means to be good quality, poor quality, custom, semi-custom, stock. Get your foundation for what cabinetry is all about. I love this course. I love teaching this course. I did go through the effort of making it CEU certified to give kudos to my course and let you all know that I'm qualified to present and teach, because I don't consider this just a webinar. I consider this a teaching session. That's how I approach my work when I do it. And it's going to be live. I'm going to have a 20-minute interaction. There's over 100 slides to go through, a PowerPoint presentation. There's going to be a PDF download available for you for your records, and a certificate for your 2 CEU credits. And yeah, I love this course. It's a 2-hour course. It's going to be 120 minutes. It's going to be a lot. Like I said, there's 100 slides. So it's a lot of information, and you'll get the replay and all that good stuff like that. But there's really no other course out there that I've seen that breaks it down and helps you to understand about the cabinetry. Like, did you know that a less expensive cabinet is only going to have a 12-inch shelf in the base cabinet? It's going to come only 12 inches deep. Like, if you assume that the cabinet has a full depth shelf in the bottom, you'd be wrong and ill advised. It usually starts, a cheaper cabinet is going to be 12 inches deep, and a better cabinet's going to be like 3/4 inches, 7/8, or it's not 3/4 inches, 3/4 deep, or almost as deep as the cabinet. So you need to know that little specification when you're looking at your cabinets, because if you see that half a shelf, you can go, oh, that's usually in a semi-custom and lower cabinet line. So all these little quirks to look at a cabinet and really open up the door, open up the drawer, and understand what you're looking at and understand what you're specifying for your client. And in cases, understand the product that the salesperson or the cabinet company or whoever you're buying it from, that you understand that product. Because the cabinetry is the most expensive part in your kitchen, although you can do like your appliances can be way more than the cabinetry, but the cabinets are where the investment is. Okay, your appliances, you're going to replace that refrigerator in 10 years to 12 years. If it's a certain quality refrigerator, if you have a good kitchen, you should get 20 to 25 years out of your cabinetry. And I have my cabinets are over 20 years old and they're in very good condition. I'm tired of looking at the color, but they're in very good condition. And they're top of the line cabinets. So if I was to replace them, I have all wood interiors. The interiors still look beautiful. So there's a quality and a difference in the quality. And what is the difference? How can you tell? Look, let's look at it and I'm going to show you. Okay, guys, that's what. So tomorrow, if you want to register, there's a 20, got to get it by today because it's the end of today. That's it. It's over. 25% off. You go 25 off when you go into AllisonSolar.com and look for the kitchen, the KBDA login, and go to the Kitchen and Bath Design Academy and then look for the Cabinet Construction Standards course. Okay. And it'll bring you to the link and you can enter in the coupon code and get 25% off until midnight tonight. Okay. So like I said, it's a great course full of information that it's really one of the best courses out there if you want to learn about cabinetry. Okay, that's it. Peace out. Ciao for now. I will be busy tomorrow. The course starts at 11:30 and it goes to 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and registration is required. Okay, great. Thanks. Love you guys.